So, I'm going to do a walkthrough of Las Vegas Airport. Hopefully, I'll have enough time for this. This airport is significantly larger than I thought it was. This concourse is Concourse A, and we're going to try to go through all 5 of them in one take. See how well that goes. This is very busy today. I'll have to also remember the timestamps for this because I'm sure not everyone's going to want to see the entire airport.
You can tell you just
Extremely busy today.
turn around.
I may have to do digital stabilization on this one. So unfortunately, I gotta make sure my pace is up fast enough that I can make it through the entire airport in like an hour at most. I'm also going to do some cuts. So this is the other side of A, and once I get to the end of this, we'll cut back to where the fork was that we just turned through. A lot of interesting models and stuff here. One of the hallways we're going to go down is a bunch of airplanes, display models.
May I have your attention, please? This is a final boarding call for Western Flight 1401 with service to Calgary. All passengers should now board at gate D21 for immediate departure. May I have your attention, please? This is a final boarding call for Western Flight 1401
Alright.
with service to Calgary.
And this is the other end of
Passengers should
A.
now board at gate D21 for immediate departure.
So now, I'm going to cut back over to B. I'm going to cut for that. Alright, now we're back. We're going to be heading back towards the Concourse B section. Nice wide walkways here on this side. It's going to get a lot narrower though when we get over towards the path to B. Unfortunately, they're doing some construction right now, so this is going to be a little tight once we get out of this concourse.
Yes.
I'm also going to be using the airport's shuttle trains to get between certain sections. Some of them you actually have to. So to get from A, B, and C to D requires one train. And then there's actually another train that goes from D to E. Hoping this doesn't turn out too bouncy and unstable. Usually it's not that bad. It's more noticeable on larger screens. Right. So when we get to this section, this is where Concourse B begins and A ends. Have a nice large area here. That is the TSA checkpoints. And if you go that way to get to D and E, then you leave security. If you don't want to leave the sterile area, you have to go this way. And this is towards, it says B and C, but if you follow this pathway and keep going, it will take you all the way to the trains to D and E. This is a nice wide area. we're making good time. I'm estimating this video to be around the lines of half an hour long, something like that, with the cuts taken out. So hopefully that estimate is at least close. Nice if I had a good walking camera. I actually film all these videos just on my cell phone, which is kind of why they're shaky. I know some of you may not want to listen to me talk either. However, there's a couple of reasons why I do. First off, I think it's nice to point out, things that are around if I notice them. Also, the airport's music will get my video copyright claimed, and if I continue to talk over it, then it's harder for them to put a strike on me when there's other sounds in the background. So that's one of the reasons. If you really don't like my talking, you can always mute me. It's not like there's any other sounds here that you really want to listen to. This isn't an ASMR video or anything, so. Okay, so now we're going down the B17 to 25 section. Again, at the end of this section, I will take a video cut, and then we'll go back to the other side, that way. This is a pretty nice airport. So these two are the older concourses. And I will say, they have remodeled them quite nicely. It's nothing too crazy, so. D and E are definitely by far nicer, but again, they're probably 30 years newer. My focus goes in and out all the time. And that's Concourse B. I'll head back to the other side. Alright, we're back at the center. And now we'll continue to the other side of B, and this will take us as well to Concourse C. If you remember when I said it gets significantly narrower, this isn't the least of it yet. It goes a lot further down than this. Okay. Actually, I guess this is just the other side of B. I'm doing this in kind of a rush, so it's my bad on confusing what way I came, but now I guess I have to go back this way again. Alright, so we're back to the center point once again. C concourse is this way. And if you remember when I said it gets significantly narrower, this is what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, the usual walkway is under construction, and we're kind of stuck in this little narrow pathway. I guess probably for a couple of years with how long airports take to build anything. It's not too bad though. Most people are coming towards me and not going the way that I am. So we also have to pass by a TSA checkpoint, and I honestly don't know how they're going to react to me recording that area, so. Well, they can't technically stop me from doing that. They don't like it. These little previews on the wall that you see are what their renderings are for what they think the airport is going to look like. Usually they're pretty accurate. Anyway, we're about halfway through. Now we get back to what the normal walkway would be like, at least was like until they remodel it. And we have some models. They're very nice. These are all specific planes that have landed at this airport. There is your old rotating beacon. A few other things there, but unfortunately, I do not have time to stop to look at that. It's kind of funny, all of the music here, and again, I still think it's probably going to get me a copyright issue if I don't keep talking over it, is all Las Vegas theme. It's all songs about gambling, money, Las Vegas itself. It's kind of funny, actually, how they sort their playlist. But anyway, here is where we get to the TSA Checkpoint. Now, I'm going to keep looking straight forward. I'm not going to show any more detail of what's on the left of me. That is the best you can get of that. We are just going to go to Concourse C. Pathway to Concourse C. We're going to turn right and we're going to go down C. However, from this point, I will take a moment to stop and acknowledge different directions that you can go. So behind me was security checkpoint and Concourses A, B. From this side, if you go this way, that'll take you to Terminal 1 ground transportation, baggage claim, and TSA. If you go this way, which is the way that I'm going to be going, this is the C concourse. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not too unstable. I'm hoping to keep this video's time to around half an hour. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I'll get that though. Considering I also wanted to do separate train videos, so I have a feeling I won't have time for that. However, I technically have already done those. I guess I can link them in the description of this video. They're significantly older, but trains haven't really changed, so those are the same. So once we get to the end of C, I don't think I'm going to cut this one. Well, maybe I will. I'll cut it to the C train. But at the same time, I also don't want this recording to be a jaggedy mess. Come on. There we go. My focus is never that great, but I mean, I guess it's around time for me to get a new phone. Hopefully I can get a newer S series Samsung. I'm not a big fan of iPhone personally, mostly because I am a developer myself on things, and I like to be able to have control of using my phone's NFC and whatnot. Okay, so here is an important point as well. This is where the train is. So on this side, we'll be coming back here at some point. And the cut that I do at the end of C, I'll probably bring it to this little intersection right up here. Cut across. Yeah, so when I redo the cut will come over to right around here. Unless I can walk a circle around this. Maybe it's a circle, I don't know. It's gotta be a circle. There's no gates on the left. So I think I'll be able to do a full circle actually. I won't have to cut it all. Yeah, it's a full circle. I really wish my lighting focus would be better. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So now we're going on the other side of the walkway. Alright. There we are at the end of Concourse C. And this will just be a complete circle. So there is the end of C. Come on. Let's keep it focused. Let's keep it focused. There we go. Now we're going to walk back around. We're going to ride the train. Twice, actually. We're going to take 2 trains. We're going to take the train from C here to the terminal. And then from terminal to Concourse D. I gotta get around here. Trying not to just get people's backs, you know. Nobody really wants to watch that. They want to see what's in the airport. Down there, you would have the end of Concourse C gates. I don't particularly feel the need to walk down there. It is pretty much just C1 and then that's it. So we're gonna cut to the train over here. And we will take this train. I guess I'll take the next train if it's running. Okay, train is running. We are going to, if it's working, get on this side. I'm not sure if it's running, actually.
The green line to baggage claims, green line to baggage, ticketing, ground transportation, G and D gates, and G and D gates,
the green line to
garage
baggage
shelter.
claim, ground transportation, ticketing, and A, B, and D gates will
There it
arrive
comes.
shortly.
You can see it coming down the tracks right now. These two are going to pass each other. Oh, and there's a guy outside. That's interesting. It's kind of rare that you see people walking
Stand
out
clear
there.
of the doors.
Here it comes. We got the train with McCarren International Airport. Still have the airport's regular name. I don't see why
The
they
green
did that.
line to
Change,
baggage claim,
honestly.
ground transportation, ticketing, and
Anyway, they're gonna get off on the other side.
will arrive shortly.
Other side. It only goes one way. Are you trying to go to Concourse D?
Yeah.
Other train. You
have to
follow.
get off?
No, go back this way. That's where I'm gonna be going. I'm doing a full airport walkthrough video, so you can just follow me if you want. I'm going on the other train.
Thank you.
Yeah. So any second now, this will close.
Please stand clear of the tram doors.
Right.
This tram is going to Terminal 1 for baggage claim, ground transportation, ticketing, and A, B, and D gates, and Terminal 3 gates. Please hold on to a post or handrail.
So by taking this train, we effectively skip walking the exact same path that we came here doing. I don't think we're going to be able to make that one, but hopefully the other side is working now. It wasn't earlier. Alright, they're doing construction there.
This is the final stop. Exit now for Terminal 1 baggage claim, ground transportation,
Outside.
and the A, B, D, and Terminal 3E gates.
Despite being under
Please check
construction,
for all personal belongings before leaving the
the
train.
train still opens the door. So, if you follow me this way, it's kind of a mess because of their little wall construction here. But we got to go around this little itty bitty corridor.
Oh, look at this.
And this is the train to D.
You got your meter from.
Well, glad I could help you out. I know I'm just recording a full tour video of the entire airport, so it's like,
Oh, here they are.
yep.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm not sure if both of them are running, but the one that was here just left, so.
Okay.
Because I came over and this one never showed up when I was on the D concourse earlier. So,
Figure it out.
yeah. And you're just going to D, right? Not E?
Yeah, D.
Okay, yeah, then you'll get off this one and take the escalator up.
Perfect. Thank
So,
you so much.
yeah, you're welcome. All right. And there goes the train we were just on. I think only one of these trains is actually running. There's no indicators on this side that say. So maybe it's open, I don't know. Ah, this one is running. Okay. There it is, right there. Well, video's gonna be a little over half an hour. What time? Oh, there we go. Is it one? Yeah, it's one. One. Is it one or is it two? My phone might actually be on the wrong time. I'm not sure. Yeah, this one is busy. I have to hold the door. I think they have the door delay set a little longer right now because of that. And it still opens the other door despite not having an opening. I think it's just automatic.
Please stand clear of the tram doors.
This tram is going to the D gate. Please hold on to a post or handrail.
Fortunately, I don't know if I'm actually going to have time to go to Concourse E. Honestly, I think my time might be broken. I want to say this is the only airport train in the world to go from above ground to underground.
This is the final stop. Exit now for the D gates. Please check for all personal belongings before leaving the tram.
So where is a clock with our time on it? Oh darn. It's 3 in Minneapolis. It's 3:30. Ah, there's the clock with our time on it. My phone seems to have paused at 12:58. It is at 1:30, which means I actually do have time. We'll get a look at this section first, but we'll come back here later. For now, we're gonna go to Terminal 3 Concourse E. There's the airlines for Concourse E. On that side, there's the airlines for Concourses BC, or ABC, my bad. So let's take this train to Concourse E.
This station is for Terminal 3 ticketing, baggage claim, and the e-gates, or the next tram to Terminal 3 baggage claim for all international carriers, and Frontier, Hawaiian, Sun Country, and United.
There we are, this is the train. Let me just get on this side.
This station is for Terminal 3 ticketing, baggage claim, and the e-gates. Or the next
Well, oddly enough,
baggage claim for all international
even though these vehicles are not interchangeable whatsoever,
Sun Country, and United.
the windows are tinted on this train. No idea why they did that. Unless they are somehow interchangeable. The last I checked, they weren't. Yeah, tinted windows, so it's hard to see out of.
Please stand clear of the tram doors.
This train is going to Terminal 3 for baggage claim, ground transportation, ticketing, and e-gates. Please hold on to a post or handrail.
This is the shortest of the 3 trains. The only one that's completely underground.
free baggage claim, ground transportation, ticketing, and e-gates. Please check for all personal belongings before leaving the train.
So from this station, there's a couple options. There's an exit behind those escalators. Those will take you directly into the terminal. I believe at pickup level. The escalators there only go down. There is actually no escalator up to the concourses from what I can see. The only way up is by taking the elevator. So that's where we're going. The elevators actually go two directions. They go up and down. Kone elevators here. These actually aren't too bad for Kone elevators, though. There we are.
Hey, what's up, bro? There you go.
Gotta go to 0. Oh, it's 2. That's where we're going.
Second floor.
It's interesting that the elevator is the only way up here. I always thought that you could actually also take the escalators. You know, maybe that was an option at one point, but they probably changed it. I mean, I guess it got so busy that they just got rid of the escalator option. Alright, so we're gonna walk to the end of E. I'm gonna cut the video back to the center, and we'll walk to the other side of E. Then we'll cut the video again and go back to the train. And then we'll do Concourse D. And Concourse D is by far the longest concourse at this airport, or largest, I should say. While this one is pretty long, it is not the same length as, for example, Denver's Concourse B. Significantly shorter than that. Like, I don't even know why I said just B. Denver Airport, all 3 concourses are like a mile long now. It's pretty nuts. I made the mistake on our last flight of going all the way to the end of A when our flight was on the opposite end, and I had to run back. That was not a very fun run back to the airport, other end of the concourse. I will say this concourse is very nice. It is the newest concourse here. I want to say it was built probably going on 10 years ago now. But it still looks very nice. Yeah. So we'll walk to the end of E. I'll make a cut. We'll walk back to the center. And then to the other end of E. This video is going to have a lot of chapters. I'm going to have to sit here and watch this whole thing and figure out where to cut it. Or not cut it, but label it. We're going on 35 minutes now. I'd do one of these walkthroughs, the full walkthroughs like this for Denver, except for the fact that the concourses are a mile long. It'd still be doable though, I guess. Don't think I'll have time for that today. And with this video being like an hour in length, I don't really think we'll get to that time at all. Honestly, the funniest thing is seeing slot machines in an airport. I want to say you can find that at both here and Reno are both like that. So down on this side is gate E1. I guess it's the last thing on the side of the concourse.
You can help increase the effectiveness of the Reid International Airport security
That is a big
program
door.
by following these practices. Do not accept items from persons you do not know. Do not look after baggage that is not your own. If you see any unusual activities or unattended baggage, report it immediately using any white courtesy telephone within the airport terminal.
Makes sense. There's a freight elevator behind it. The freight elevator is the width of this door. Dang, that's pretty big. Anyway, this is going to cut back to the center, and then I'll continue on the other side. Alright, we're back towards the center of the concourse now. Now we're going to be walking towards the other end. This is a very, very long walk, I will say. Considering I started at Concourse A, really long walk. For some reason, there's no moving walkways right here. You know, I would have expected to see a couple of them here, because that would make things a lot faster. That's for sure. That's okay though. I'll get there. There's a lot of people filming videos today. Looks like I'm not the only one. Mine is the only one in every concourse at the airport, though. I need to squeeze past people not moving. Can I squeeze between y'all here? Sorry. Moving walkway, not a moving standway. How many times do I have to say that? I haven't actually said it this video. Probably because I haven't seen any of them, except for these ones of E. I guess it's an exemplification of the laziness of humanity. People can get things to do something for them, then they do. So if they don't have to walk, they don't. Interesting. There's a little restaurant right here. Anyway, if we get over here, this is the last gate on the E concourse. And once we get to this, then we're gonna hightail it back to the train at Concourse ED here. Alright, that's the end of the line.
Be reminded that all check and carry-on baggage
back here at the center core again. And this time, let me head it down. Now, if you come through Terminal 3 TSA, you'll end up right here.
Thank you.
We were on the E concourse, which is both left and right of there. But to get to Concourse D again, we need to go back down this escalator. No, we could take the elevator, but we don't have to take the elevator this time. We got some facts on the wall. Unfortunately, I don't have time to sit and read those. say, this is a pretty large underground section. So we've got to get to Concourse D again.
The red line to D gates will arrive shortly.
I don't think I'm going to make it to the front of the train before it closes.
Please stand clear of the train.
Nope. Ah, darn. Well, that's alright. The other one will be coming back. The other one will be right here.
The red line to D gates will arrive shortly.
Should be here any second, honestly.
The red line to D gates will arrive shortly.
It's interesting. So the green line has green text. The red line has red text. Just a fun fact there. The blue line does not have blue text. It's actually orange on the one display that has it.
Tram approaching. Please stand clear of the doors.
Maybe I'll be lucky to be the only person on this car. Probably not.
The red line to D gates will arrive shortly.
Everybody doesn't like cramming it. It's 24 karat magic. I can't have it on the video though. As much as I would like to listen to the song. I'll play when I get home.
The red line to D gates will arrive shortly.
Boy.
Please stand clear of the tram doors.
This tram is going to D gates. Please hold on to a post or handrail.
So unfortunately I won't be able to get individual train videos this time, but honestly it's fine. Right. Wish my focus would have stayed there, but that's fine. It's just a dark tunnel anyway.
This is the final stop. Exit now for the D gates. Please check for all personal belongings before leaving the tram.
Alright, I should have, as long as I hurry, just enough time to tour Concourse D. I know they're going to be telling me I'm cutting it short, but you know what? We got the time. So this concourse used to be nice and open, and then they put all this,
Go to JFK.
what I would call junk in the middle. I mostly prefer, you know, nice wide open areas, but I guess the airport wants money, which is what everyone wants. I guess, you know, that's why everybody's here. Eh? Before we go up, though, take a moment to admire the upper atrium here. This might be a bit shaky. I'm gonna try walking up the stairs. Nice. Such a good song. I just can't have it, you know, getting claimed, along with every other song in the past 45 minutes that was on this video. Alright. So we end up with a couple options here. In fact, I think this concourse actually has 4 different directions that you can go, which is why I'm going to be really cutting it tight on my time. Because there's gates to the right, and there's gates to the left. And then the other side, we got gates to the right, and gates to the left. We're going to start off with the gates on this side, 16 to 26. Oh, darn it. See why nobody's going that way. You can't go that way. This is tight in here. I'll go around this way. This is an unfortunately tight pathway. I'm going to go all over, not to crash into people. And then again, I'm also trying to go significantly faster than everyone else around me. I was way off on that video time estimate. I'm gonna be going on an hour. That's alright, we still have probably just enough time to finish it. I'm gonna be waiting for their text to tell me where the heck am I. Alright, here we are. This is the end of D. 26. There's 3 more. Let's cut the video and go back to the center. Alright, we're back to the center point. On this side we have D1 to D14. "48 minutes. Hopefully I can be within an hour of this video. This will be my longest video ever. I had a hotel tour once that was 40. I don't know if I ever uploaded that actually. I think my old camera split the video into multiple things and my editor wouldn't put it together in decent quality, so I never did. Yeah, maybe I can fix it now. It's even worth it at this point. That video is, God, almost a decade old. Probably stop right around here. Yep. You have the other side of D down there. I'm not gonna go all the way down there because I'm short on time. But there it is. Anyway, now we'll cut back. Alright. Back at the center point. If we go this way again, then we'll end up towards the other side of Concourse D, which is D30 through 59. We're going to go towards D30 first, and then for our final section, towards D59. And that will be the end of this walkthrough at that point. For now, you can see the sign there. Stuck behind anyone here again. Alright, so first side we have is this one. This is D30 through 43. Honestly, I would say this is probably the nicest concourse. It's exceptionally wide, got plenty of nice space for stuff, even though they put their retail in the center, which I don't really like as much. It's still travelable. Gonna squeeze by here. If I had more time to do this, I wouldn't be going as fast as I am. But unfortunately, I'm running short. I've probably said that a million times. Once again, this concourse has the same ending as the other one. It's currently 2 p.m., which means I am right on time. Nice. So, with that being said, a little cut back. Alright, as we reapproach the final section, this will be the last cut of this video. After that, well, it's over. There's no more. That's it. Funny thing is, after all this walking around, I still don't know where the good food is. I wasn't paying attention to that. I saw Quiznos back on the other side. That's cool, I guess. Everything these days, especially in this city, the way that they go about things is, the way that they go about things here is it's all retail, like shopping, like mall stuff. As you can see with all these, like vending machines and casino machines and stuff. And here's the Starbucks. There's probably a couple of those and I just wasn't, paying attention. Alright. So, we get to the end. And with this is the end of the video. Nice. The whole tour probably took me about 1 hour and 15 to do. Which isn't bad, actually. Anyway, that being said, I'll take a look at the sign if I can get it in view. And that's it.